format with your boy, Matt Jackson, aka Chop Freak Killer. Go follow us on Twitter. We're here with AEW Dynamite from Wednesday, January 18th. It's 8:40 right now. Just wanted to start talking already. And so last night we were told the passing of Jay Lethal. Not Jay Lethal. Damn it. We start off with Jay Lethal. Jesus. Jay Briscoe. Jay Briscoe passed away last night, or whenever he did pass away. My mind is not like, I can't really think straight, whatever with that. But anyway, so his two children, update on that. His two children were paralyzed, and his wife, I don't know about that. I don't know if she got killed in the accident as well, and no one's talking about her, either she was injured as well. But I did hear that the two children were paralyzed. They start to show off on Dynamite with the memorial thing of the picture that comes up and says, the day he was born and the day that dies. And it was Jay Briscoe. And we start off with that, and it's very sad in the building tonight, But I respect everybody who is continuing on to do what they need to do, because Jay Briscoe would want that. He wouldn't want you to just stop everything you're doing, of course. But anyway, so our first match in was here we go again. Jay Lethal versus Orange Cassidy for the Mid-Atlantic Championship, and that was a great match. Fantastic match. We had Jeff Jarrett and the rest of those idiots coming down and sitting in the ring to watch, and then Jeff Jarrett tries to hand the guitar over to Jay Lethal, and then Danhausen comes out of nowhere and grabs the guitar, curses Jay Lethal, runs around the ring, runs back in the ring. Orange catches him with this roll-up thing. I can't remember what they call it. And he kicks out. Then he hits him with the orange crunch, or the orange crush, or the orange punch. And he wins. Straight up, he won the match with that. And so, we've had, Orange Cassidy just beat Jay Lethal. So, that happened. Like and subscribe. Definitely like and subscribe. A like is always appreciated because it helps with the algorithm, and it helps with our show to grow. And and a shout out to Conan, and a shout out to Disco Inferno. They have contacted me on my Wrestling Mat channel on Twitter, and said that they was going to shout us out in the show. But I don't know if it's going to happen or not, so we'll just see. If it does, it does. If it not, not. We're shouting them out on this show because we love Disco Inferno over here, and we love Conan, K-Dog, Orale Bato. And definitely go follow us on Twitter, because we are getting up there. We're about to hit 200. I haven't even checked in a minute, but we might be almost cracking 200 in a short span. And the highest fuck Twitter went out first. It was up first, and it ain't even got as many. But so everybody go and follow us as Wrestling Mat 12. And we just had Rant and Rave podcast. Thank you. Was it Brandon Martin? I believe. A shout out to Brandon Martin. And he just subscribed to us, and he's over there at the Rant and Rave podcast. But you can find him at Brandon Martin YouTube, and he does Rant and Rave podcast. Find him on Twitter as Rant and Rave podcast. He's got merch and all other stuff. So we shout him out in this show. Anyway, so, and our next match on the docket today is My Home Sounds. No. The walls are cold and pale, and the gates are made of steel. And demons are cluttering around, and my face showing no emotion. No, I'm just playing. That's just Creed. Anyway, but Scott Stapp will be at the Blue Ridge Rock Festival this year in Virginia somewhere. Anyway. So then we had some other stuff being shown, and we had where tonight in the main event we're going to get Kushida out of nowhere. Kushida. I'm saying it right. Kushida. Yeah, because it sounds like Hakira Shida. Okay, so Kushida versus the TNT champion. Dang, did I really just forget? Orange Cassidy's the Mid-Atlantic champion. The other TNT champion is... Damn. Totally forgot. Dang. You for real? Kushida faces Darby Allin. I don't know why I had a brain fart, but Darby Allin versus Kushida in the main event of Dynamite. Right now, we have Danhausen. He's just great. So shout out to Danhausen. Go follow him. Or go to YouTube channel. Go to his YouTube channel at Love That Danhausen and go subscribe to him and go watch his videos. He's very great. And Ethan Page on YouTube and Thunder Rosa and Evil Uno. All these guys have YouTube channels. Being the Elite, go follow them. And segue into the Young Bucks. Young Bucks are having a match right now on Dynamite against Top Flight. Right? Against Top Flight. I thought some titles were on the line, but I guess they're not. Maybe it's a shot at the titles. I don't really know. But they're having a match right now. Top Flight versus the Young Bucks. And so far, so good. It's been a really good match so far. If there's anything I've missed out on, I'll talk about it a little later. But so far, so good so far. Okay, what a phenomenal match them Young Bucks just had with Top Flight. Just an amazing match that they pulled off just now. It was just amazing. Just had high spots. You had great moments. They did the Briscoes tag team. Well, the Young Bucks did the Briscoes tag team move in honor of them. It was just fantastic. What a match. And you're thinking that I'm about to tell you that the Young Bucks won, right? No, they couldn't. They didn't win with the damn. They hit them with the Briscoe thing. Did not win with the Briscoe thing. The young talent of Top Flight just beat the Young Bucks. Holy smoke. I can't believe I just seen what I seen. Damn Young Bucks losing. Next up is the Acclaim. They're going to come out with Scissor Me Daddy. And they're going to talk with Billy Gunn or something about something. But tonight's episode of Dynamite has been been great so far. So far, so good. I mean, the Young Bucks took them boys to the next level, and them boys took them to the next level, and it was just, you thought it was over, and you thought the Young Bucks had it, but no, the Young Bucks didn't have it. They lost the Top Flight. Whoa, crazy. How about that, Danhausen? Like and subscribe. Okay, so we had the Gun Club actually come out first. It was supposed to be the Acclaim, but the Gun Club come out. Colton Gunn and Austin Gunn come out. Billy Ass's kids, They come out, they spout out, they talking about a bunch of she, boo boo, and blah 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 boo boo. No one cares if they got to say, right? No one cares, man. Just tell me what you're gonna say and get it on when you get it out of there, man. Let's get on. Then the Acclaim comes out with their dad. The Gun Club just said something about them stealing their dad. But they come out with their dad. Then they talking some shit. And Gun Club stops them from rapping. He says, "Nah, Max Caster, you ain't rapping. You're not rapping tonight. Not rapping for Fresno." Anyway, Max Caster's like, y'all want to hear me rap or hear him spout, basically. Turn off Austin Gunn's mic. Turn their mics off, right? Well, we're about to get a rap of the lifetime right now. Maybe Jim Cornette will talk about the rap because he's been talking about his raps. Hey, he's been fucking acapella these things too. Hats off to you, Jim Cornette. The Acclaim, baby. Okay, so we just had a backstage talking with Renee Paquette with Hangman Adam Page, and it was really good. Good talking. She was telling him how John Moxley feels because they're married and whatever, and told him that he hated him and loved him at the same, or something like that, along the lines of he pushed him to be a better superstar or whatever. I don't know. But yeah, we had that, and now we're gonna go with. I forgot what this match is, but we will see what it is because Jericho's coming out, so we'll see what Jericho's got to say. And it's actually Jake Hager versus Ricky Starks, and I love how Jake Hager's little name tag when it comes out. It's Jake Hager and his hat and Chris Jericho. Kind of funny, kind of stupid. This is the stuff Jim Cornette's talking about. Just needs to just leave wrestling. But he's over with it, so whatever. He's over, whatever, Hopefully this is a good match between Ricky Starks and Jake Hager. So this match between Jake Hager and Ricky Starks is going really good. It's just been good. Ricky Starks did put on his hat, and started wrestling with the hat on. And he tried to go underneath the rope to get away from underneath the turnbuckle rope from the outside in. Got caught up and got big booted for his troubles. And just what a phenomenal match so far. I hope Ricky Starks wins. But hey, if Jake Hager can win in a good way, then hey, I'm for that too. But yeah, so this whole thing, he likes his hat. He looks in phenomenal shape. Both of them are in phenomenal shape. So Ricky Starks, Jake Hager. I mean, like and subscribe is what they're trying to tell you. Right now, Jake Hager is saying like and subscribe, beating up Ricky Starks while he's saying like and subscribe. Wrestling Matt YouTube channel. Bringing the subscriptions. I mean, we're almost 60. Let's make it happen. Let's make it happen to 354. 354. Let's go 450. Let's go 1,000. Let's go 4,005. Let's go 63,000 and something followers. Come on, people. Let's go. Yeah, like I said, great match with the two. Ricky Starks beats Jake Hager. Pinned him good. I mean, it was clean. Beat Jake Hager, and then all the guys got pissed and running after him and shit like that. But it was a good match, so there you have it. Ricky Starks beat Jake Hager. Hell yeah, what a great match. Okay, so we did see Jericho backstage with the rest of his cronies, Sammy Guevara and Daniel Garcia, and Jericho was talking about how he's going to take out Ricky Starks, and whoever he picks, whoever he's tagged out with, Ricky Starks, and then gonna be him and the sex gods, Sammy Guevara and Chris Jericho. But if Daniel Garcia can beat whoever it was, then he'll be tagged up with Jericho. Okay, so that's that. But next matchup is Brian Danielson, not Daniel Bryan, but Brian Danielson, aka Daniel Bryan. The man of the hour. I just found out, which I mean, I guess I knew about this before, but it just, I was like, whoa, really? I just remember that, or I didn't know that. I mean, either way, I probably have heard it because I've been watching wrestling my whole life. Like, I've probably heard it and just not realized that I'd heard it. But Brian Danielson, whatever you want to call him, was the 7th Ring of Honor World Champion. So when Bryan Danielson became the world champion of Ring of Honor, there was only 6 people ahead of him that won it. Now I've got to go back and see the history on Ring of Honor and see where he places and who was before Daniel Bryan, all the way up till the 7th winner of the Ring of Honor Championship went to Bryan Danielson. It's just crazy. So we have Bandino, I'm really high on Bandino. I love him. Wears a mask, and his bandana is a bandana around his mouth, so it's a part of his mask. That's why he's called Bandino. Anyway, so he's a great person, great wrestler, great everything. Phenomenal athlete, that is. So if we saw Bryan Danielson go up against Takeshita last week, and they fought real hard. So hopefully y'all went back and watched that match. Takeshita, whatever his name is, Tashida, or whatever his name is. Anyway, so with that match, so let's see if this is just as good as that one, because Bandino is the 34th world champion of Ring of Honor. I can't remember what they said, but he's way down the line of world champions of Ring of Honor, but still, he came later, too. If he was around that time period, he might have been. Who knows? But this match is about to happen, so I'm hoping to come back to y'all with some really good shit. Okay, Revolution is on afoot. AEW Revolution is going to be Sunday, March 5th at Chase Center, San Francisco, California. Get your tickets at Ticketmaster.com. I think is what that was. Oh, yes, Ticketmaster.com or at AEWTicket.com and Ticketmaster.com. They're on sale right now for Revolution Sunday, March 5th, Chase Center, San Francisco, California. Like I said, that's going to be the pay-per-view to happen soon. Hashtag AEW Dynamite. It's trending worldwide right now. AEW Wrestling, TBS, Turner Broadcasting, services. What are you going to call it? Anyway, so Ted Turner, baby. Like and subscribe. Okay, so this match is going really phenomenal. I mean, like, they're technical, they're back and forth. It's kind of adding up to the last match Bryan Danielson had with last week, that guy, Takeshita. And right now, he's having a battle of his life with Bandito, and Bryan Danielson's got to survive all the way up until Revolution. Every week, he's got to have a match with somebody that's handpicked by MJF, and he's got to win every match leading up to Revolution. So, I'm guessing that's just guaranteeing that Daniel Bryan wins every match from here to there. We'll see. I'm probably right. Every match he's going to win because he's booked in that match. But card is subject to change, so you can't really take that. You know, you can't really. I mean, I could be right, but I can also be wrong. Just kidding. You can actually lose one match, and whoever he loses to could get the opportunity. So we don't know, but yeah, this match has been phenomenal. We're on commercial break. Well, picture-in-picture, and they're still wrestling, and they're looking strong. Each move they do is a good move. I mean, back and forth, it's good. What I said, it's a phenomenal match. Those add up with the catches. It kind of does, the size differences and the style differences, I guess. Put that into perspective, then yes. I don't know. Well, we'll see though. But it's been a great show so far. Alright, so of course I told you. Well, no, I didn't tell you. But anyway, so Daniel Bryan beat Bandito. It was a great showing. These guys really put on a clinic. It was a great match. Daniel Bryan beat him. It was back and forth on who's going to win, but, you know, it was great. Then we had MJF promo where he's talking about the man behind the mask, and his mask's going to start slipping off, and nobody wants that because he's a dangerous man. I believe it. Taz just said he was a bad, dangerous man. I guess he's a dangerous man. Whatever. Then we had another backstage segment with Paige, or Saraya, and Toni Storm, and Hikaru Shida. And they're talking about how these homegrown talents don't know as much as they know, and all the other stuff. Hikaru Shida gets a little mad about that. Toni Storm's got a match against Willow Nightingale tonight, and so that's gonna happen, I think, next. I'm not really sure, but yeah, the Daniel Bryan match, great. These little segments backstage are good. Yeah, phenomenal show. It's 9:51 on January 18 on a Wednesday, and so far so good. Great shit. MJF did look behind him. He kind of looked to the side at something or someone, and then made the comment about the man about the mask and all this other stuff as well. So I don't know if it's going to be a masked character to come out and fight him, or if it's somebody like Abyss or Jeff Cobb or somebody like that. I don't know. Starting to make me think of masked people that maybe aren't masked no more, or either it is a masked guy and it's Mil Muerte. I don't know. Next week's looking good. I can't wait for next week to see what happens. And whenever the big things happen, I'm here for it. So at BK, you can have it your way if you want to. You can go to Burger King right now and have it your way, they said. So go ahead. We still have Darby Allin and Kushida tonight, which is crazy. Kushida was WWE, obviously, and New Japan Pro Wrestling and all that, and phenomenal talent. So we get to see him go up against, and hopefully they have a match from Revolution. I don't know. The Revolution will be televised. But like and subscribe. Once again, I love every one of y'all. So like and subscribe. Follow us on Twitter. WrestleMat12. And do your thing. Okay, so we get back to AEW, and there's a backstage segment, and they're telling us now, like I was just saying, like I was wondering who it was going to be. They said Monster and all this other stuff. Well, it's the Machine, Brian Cage, the Swolverine. Brian Cage is going to be Daniel Bryan's next opponent for next week. So, yeah, can't wait for that one. Now we got Prince Nana and Brian Cage backstage with Renee Paquette. talking, and now MJF has just walked into the scene and into the shot. So now he's part of the promo again, and I guess whenever he's done talking, I'll talk again. Okay, so MJF slapped the shit out of Brian Cage, but he's gonna pay him to break his arm. Wow. Crazy shit happening on this show. Now we have Willow Nightingale versus Toni Storm, and we'll see what happens. This match is really good between Willow Nightingale and Toni Storm. They took it to the outside. She slammed Willow into the barricade. Now Hikaru Shida, I can't believe I can't say it now. Hikaru Shida is out there, and they told her to stay back in the back. And they were very rude to her earlier, but she's out there now, and hopefully, she doesn't mess the match up. But looks like Nightingale might win this. I don't know yet, but this match has been really good. I just figured I'd talk a little bit while we're on commercial and whatnot, but I don't know. I like Willow Nelly. I like Willow Nightingale. She's good, but I don't know. Toni Storm is my girl. I like her a lot, so hopefully she can win and keep her momentum going. But they just showed the bloody match from Rampage, and I guess I missed Rampage, or I didn't finish watching it, and I thought I did, so I'm definitely going to have to go back and watch Rampage. So I might talk about Rampage, last week's Rampage, at the end of this, maybe. I don't know, but I don't know. I totally forgot to watch and review it. I watched and reviewed SmackDown, but then I totally forgot to watch and review Rampage. Oh, man. Anyway, so I guess I might talk about Rampage after this. Who knows? So, yeah, a bunch of matches booked and ready for up in the air. But anyway, so Toni Storm beat Willow Nightingale. She beat her with a... she just, rolled her up and pinned her on a distraction or whatnot. But then Ruby Soho came out because it started beating her up, and then Ruby Soho, whatever. So they got a lot of matches booked coming up. Rampage this week. Brian Cage and all that stuff. Brian Cage is going to be facing Willie Mack. They used to be in Lucha Underground together, and they're going to have a Lucha Underground match. I mean, basically, because they had a match in Lucha Underground against each other a long time ago. Now they're going to do it in AEW. It's going to be great. We got a big Rampage coming up this week. We got a Dynamite. It's going to be Dynamite coming up next week. We got a lot of good stuff coming and going. And next matchup. We also had Ethan Page backstage talking about how he's going to beat up Jungle Boy and all that stuff. But anyway, the next matchup is Darby Allin versus Kushida. Dream match, they call it, for the TNT title. And if Darby Allin beats Kushida, I don't know where we're going here. But I love Darby Allin and all. I guess we'll just have to see. I'm a big fan of Darby Allin's, but I just feel like they just keep letting little tiny guys, which is fine, but I don't know. I really don't want to talk about it, but I just feel like it's, I don't know, man. I don't know. Darby Allin being able to beat people like Brian Cage and stuff. I mean, he does it great, and it's clean, and it looks right. I don't know. It's just weird, right? It's these tiny guy beating these big guys. But anyway, we'll see what happens, you know what I'm saying? Kushida and Darby Allin. This match between Kushida and Darby Allin has been really good. Phenomenal so far. Great showing. Get Sting out there as well. He came out during an entrance with them, and Kushida's out there. It's just been a great match and all that. So I guess we'll see, who wins or whatever. But it's been great right now, Okay, so wow, whew, crazy match just seen. Oh man, Darby Allin just literally jumped off the rope to the outside to do something, and this is where Kushida caught him in that damn hoverboard lock. Whoa, man. Crazy bump. The arm, he put his put his left arm through hell, I believe it was. The skeleton arm, let's put it that way. that arm went through hell tonight, the shoulder and all that. So what a match, just what a match. People can say what they want to about AEW, but that was phenomenal. Just fucking phenomenal match. Darby Allin did win and retain his title against Kushida, which was like I said, wow. The stuff he did, the Slumdog Millionaire stunner thing on the apron part, where you get into the ring right there, boom. That was a lot of damn spots, goddamn. If you missed Dynamite, definitely check this week's out. It was phenomenal. But this show's not over yet. Well, the format is not over yet. So with this, we're going to be talking about last week's Rampage. I'm going to put it on and watch it. I did not watch it. I did start it. I started it. I watched it, and then I had something to do, I think, or something like that, or it was something, and then I stopped watching it. So something happened, and I stopped watching it. But anyway, so it's the street fight match. I can't believe it. Oh my God, I can't believe I did not talk about this. Anyway, so the rest of this show will be Rampage. Let me see what the date was on it. January 13th, 2023, Season 3, Episode 2, whatever. Eddie Kingston, Ortiz face off, Kings of the Black Throne tag team. Then we got tag team street fight with Ruby Soho, Nightingale, Jericho Appreciation with Anna J, AS, and Tay Mello. And that's starting off with Juice Robinson versus Darby Allin is starting off the show right now. I'll be back with you in a minute. So this match between Darby Allin and Juice Robinson is really good so far. He just tossed him out the ring. It looked like it hurt. Anyway, I just noticed it said Battle of the Belts for AEW is April 7th, 2023. April 7th is my twins' birthday. That is Maynard and Luna's birthday. My children's birthday. Woo, yeah. It'd be great if we can go to that show. None of my kids like wrestling like I do, so it'd be wasted. Anyway, I just wanted to chime in and say that. So yeah, they just mentioned and reminded everybody that Sting, Darby Allin, and Great Muta will be facing 3 other dudes for his last match ever. Great Muta's last match ever. And it's his last bye-bye. Anyway, so Juice Robinson beating the hell out of Darby Allin. Just beating the shit out of him. But this match has been really good. Rock hard. Motherfucking Juice Robinson. He used to be in NXT as CJ Parker. Look it up. Juice Robinson was CJ Parker over there in NXT. And NXT got rid of him and said he wasn't going to be nothing. Boom, he went over to New Japan Pro Wrestling and changed over a new leaf and everything. He's just something different. Now he's Bullet Club. So, doubt somebody again, WWE. WWE is all about doubting some people. You know what I'm saying? That's all they do is doubt people. And look, this motherfucker, damn, beat the buck out of the bitch ass boy. Like and subscribe, please. Okay, so that match was wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. Not in a bad way, but in a great way. That was a fucking great match. There was so many cool moves and that shit. Fucking Darby Allin beats Juice Robinson, retains his title on that show too, man. This has been amazing. So like and subscribe and all that shit. Whatever, just like Lacey's birthday. My friend Lacey's birthday was fucking lit. Just wanted to put that in there. Jake Hager will smack your face off your face. Anyway, we are here with Renee Paquette, and she's going to do the whole Walk of Fame thing, the whole, the cement hand things for the Acclaimed or whatever. They're getting a spot in Hollywood, whatever this shit's called. I don't even know. So I guess it's going to be their hands as a scissors, whatever. Anyway, so that's the segment what's got going on. And then some famous guy that just got a Golden Globe or something's going to come out. I don't know. So this is AEW Rampage, by the way. Like and subscribe. Yeah. Okay, so they came out, they rapped, they did their thing, they did a lot of talking, a lot of cheering, and a lot of those for the Acclaim. They did some talking or whatever, I guess, and damn. Anyway, so here comes the Gun Club to come out and damn mess up everything. You know what I'm saying? So we got that going for us. I'm about to take a picture of my TV because I paused it. And what's his name? Austin Gunn looks wild right now. I'm about to take a picture of that. Probably put it in this. So they just like, dude, they just like said, they stole our daddy away. They're like, the gun club's like, he stole our dad away from us and blah, blah, blah. And then somebody got their butt showing, and then the butt was in the cement. Oh, man, ridiculous. Now we have Mongol affiliates backstage with Swerve Strickland, Parker Bardo, and this tattooed guy. This guy's got so many tattoos on his face, it's ridiculous. His face is a tattoo. It's kind of scary. He looks like a fucking dude that's been in jail all day, every day, and loves jail, and loves doing weird things to men and stuff in jail. And then they have some, like, probably some rappers behind them and stuff like that, and they're in an interview with Renee Paquette, John Moxley's wife. Anyway, go follow us at the Twitter. Like and subscribe and all that stuff. We got this tattooed man. He kind of looks like my gimmick back in the day with the green hair, but in a mohawk form. And that's how I would want to rock my hair and stuff. And whatever. But that would be makeup, not tattoos and shit. But my character was covered in tattoos. So this looks like my character with too many tattoos that I created for years. I don't know. It's funny. Because my character, I don't know, had a lot of tattoos. Gawky looking like this. It's just ridiculous. I don't know. Anyway, Parker Bardo, he looks great. I wish I'd see him in some bigger matches and stuff. I'd like to see him against Powerhouse Hobbs or something. I believe Swerve Strickland when he says it. They're going to be the meanest, the darkest. They're going to be the ruthless, like, faction. And then this rapper boy come on there like, dog, boy, we could be the hot boy. Okay, and they did that, and it was good and shit, but, I don't know. I like it, man. I can't wait to see some more out of this Mongol affiliation thing. They're gonna do Mongol things. It's good. They affiliated, you know what I'm saying, dog? But anyway, so we about to have the House of Black come out there, the Kings of the Throne, Kings of the Black Throne. My boy Malachi Black, Brody King, Julia, and Murphy, or Buddy. What's his name? Buddy Matthews now. So it's Buddy Matthews now. But we'll see what it go on with the boy. We got the lights are out. We only got like I paused it right there. You got two little red dots and a white dot, like a little bit of stars out there, dog. We're gonna do some Mongol affiliated shit, dog. Shit, dog. We affiliated, boy. Like and subscribe. This is the format coming at you about some Rampage from last week. Let me talk to you. 11323. Dog. Affiliated. Mongol style. So House of Black will be facing Eddie Kingston and Ortiz. So this should be really good, but Eddie Kingston is just not having Ortiz's shit right now. I thought it was his best friend, Monkey. I thought that was his best friend. Man, this is crazy, but it's about to be good, man. This is about to be lit, boy. We about to be lit, boy. So I did see all the way up until this point last week, but I just didn't. I forgot to restart. I forgot to record and shit, but I don't know. This match is, man, this is hard hitting right here. They're on the outside right now, but before that, Eddie Kingston sat down Indian style to disrespect Malachi, and Malachi sat down Indian style right in front of him. They just, as evil as he looks, and he's like, they're talking shit back and forth. Now they're fighting on the outside. Now they're getting back inside. Now it's Malachi fighting and Eddie Kingston in the ring. We're at the Forum tonight, and I just think, man, this is a great match. Like, anytime I get to see wrestling or wrestlers who I like, appreciate, respect, and they're doing their shit right, even if they do mess up, I don't want to be pointing out all these mess ups. I might say, ooh, that was messed up. I'm not trying to do that. I'm not gonna sit here and talk shit. I'm not a wrestler. I've trained, but this is why I was I was a trainee and not a wrestler, and I don't do it anymore at the moment. So yeah, it's a great match. These guys are putting on a great match. It's entertaining. I love AEW. There is some crappy shit that comes out of every company. I like and even when it's shitty shit, I kind of somehow just like it anyway, just because it's a part of wrestling, and I don't care anymore. I just like what I like, and it's fine. I might not be like, why the fuck is this over? Yeah, okay. Why is Jake Hager in his hat? What the fuck, how is that supposed to be cool? It is. In the day that we're living, in the age we're living, yes, little things like that are dope. That's what's bringing in new fans. Bringing in new this and new that. So let's keep it going, man. Let's keep the stuff going. We got new people coming in and watching. We've got the Black Kings, Queens of the Black Thrones, Christ's sake. They're dope. They're an amazing tag team. They're a 3-dude team. But anyways, so, it's just a great time in wrestling, I think. So we have Paul Walter Hauser on here with Renee Paquette, and she's talking to him about the Golden Globe thing or whatever right there, and then Danhausen comes out. Danhausen comes out and talks some stuff, and it's all good stuff. Like, I love Danhausen. He talks about how much he loves professional wrestling stuff. Now Danhausen wants to take his reward from him. And this guy loves wrestling. He just called the Golden Globe House. And now we got Jay Lethal and his crew coming out. They gonna talk some shit too. Everybody talking shit and stuff like that, dog. Okay, so they got the scrapping in there, and Jeff Jarrett just put that man put his head through his guitar pretty brutally. It was pretty badass. And then Danhausen is in the corner being squished by that big Satnam Singh guy. So, and now the best friends are coming out trying to save Danhausen from being hit in the head with the Golden Globes. Jeff Jarrett is terrible. And then the guy was like, this ain't Tennessee. It's terrible. That was a really cool moment. We still had the street fight between, Ruby Soho and Nightingale, and they're going to fight Britt Baker and Jimmy Hayter. And, from what I've seen, it gets kind of crazy. So, I know it's going to be some bloodiness, but I can't wait to see it and tell you what I think about it and all that other stuff. But yeah. What an amazing moment of silence.
Reach for the way.
Alright, so this match has started, and this is a great matchup right now. What an amazing night tonight. It's going to be fucking a hoot. It's going to be great. That was a crowd signing there. Hoot. They have weapons everywhere. They're fucking going to fight it out. They're going to beat that ass, boy. Beat that ass. Go subscribe to Everything Pro Wrestling on YouTube. Ruby Soho is bleeding. She's bleeding profusely. These girls are beating the shit out of each other. Picture in picture. They are beating the crap out of each other. Picture in picture. Like and subscribe. Ty Conti's thing is going straight up a booty. But yeah. So, party on Garth, party on Wayne, and all that. Talk that jank. Anyway, we got some good stuff happening on Rampage. This is the main event right here. So after I get done talking about this, it's over. And I gotta edit this whole damn thing. Anyway, like and subscribe, like and subscribe, like and subscribe, please. Like and subscribe, like and subscribe, like and subscribe, please. Like and subscribe, like and subscribe, like and subscribe, like and subscribe. Anyway, so, yeah, they're just beating each other up. They're about to be putting each other through tables, chairs, all kinds of crazy stuff. Barbed wire, bleeding, all that stuff. Okay, yeah, that match was so fucking bloody. It was crazy as hell. Ruby Soho wins and stuff. That was just bloody. Great match. But that's been the format. Talking about Rampage. Bloody match. Bloody as hell. Bunch of great moments. There was a pile driver through the table off the apron. There was power bombs places. It was crazy. Get back and watch it. It was amazing. The format is out. Peace. Bye.